It has been so humid where we live. I reached out to the brand to see if they would be willing to send me a dehumidifier, and I am so ecstatic that they sent me this. So I want to try to answer as many questions as you may have as a buyer of a dehumidifier. So first of all, I think it's worth noting is the size. I brought just a standard roll of paper towels, so you can see here. I'm going to try to balance this on my knee. It's just a little bit higher than the paper towel roll, and you can see here the width. It's maybe like 2 widths, and this is a small, it's not like a jumbo size there, and you can see the top. So overall, as far as a profile, I mean, I'm picking this up very easily. It is not heavy at all, so that's just worth noting. But that does not, you know, the size does not compromise the ability and the power that this thing has. On the top, you're going to see very simple design, and I do appreciate, I have it here somewhere, just the manual that describes everything, you know, very clearly. So you're going to have an on and off button. I'll turn it on here in a second. And I know a lot of people were commenting about just the noise level, and I would say it's about as noisy as a fan. Again, I'll turn it on in a second here. There is a night mode. Actually, let me just turn it on now. So here's the output. On this side here, you can see the vents. I can feel the fan blowing. Actually, it feels quite nice. Again, you can see kind of how my hair is moving. It has some power to it. And there are vents on the other side, and then the cord output is here. On the back, you are going to find the tank. I think if I pull this out, it will stop. It's yelling at me, but here, when this is full, oh, there, it did stop. When this is full, the front is going to turn red, and you can easily dump this out. I have a really big and bulky dehumidifier in our basement that runs 24/7 all year round, and it's really heavy and cumbersome to get the bucket and dump it out. We don't have it directly lined to so anyway, this is so much more convenient and portable. I think especially if you have any mobility issues and lifting heavy things, you're not going to have an issue here. So let me just turn that on again. It does have a night mode here. I'm just going to press that, and all that does is it does not, it turns off the light. Let me turn it here. I'm going to try to capture, there are lights here in the middle, and it rotates through different lights. Let me see if I can turn the lights off so I can capture that for you. Here's just a little bit better angle of and a better view of the light. You can push the button and it will rotate through different colors. And once you find a color that you like, you can press the button again and it will stay on that color. I forgot to mention you can also have no light at all, and I believe the sleep setting will turn off the light. I have this in our downstairs living room. So it is around over 1,000 square feet on our first floor, and so far it has been doing a great job keeping the humidity down for that space. And the night mode, it's not a timer. I did see if there is a timer. There is not a timer on this. It simply will stop running when it is full. So this will turn red and it will stop. I will say, if I didn't say this already, it is as noisy as a small fan. It is not very noisy at all. It's actually almost like a white noise. So if you're using it in the bedroom, find it kind of quite relaxing. If you are using it in another part of your house, it doesn't compromise. You don't have to like scream at the person across from you. So I am keeping track of the humidity, and already it has dramatically gone down in this room. It was in the 90s outside, and then I brought it in and it was in the 70s. And right now, after just getting home and turning this on, it's already in the 60s. So it certainly works. I'm going to have this continue to run as it continues to be very humid outside. So I am so thankful they sent this to me. It does not feel cheap. It definitely feels like a quality dehumidifier, and reading all of the reviews, it's something that I'm kind of particular about. You know, it definitely has a lot of people that also support it being a quality product. So I hope you found all of that information helpful.